It's a good day to be a mountaineer wherever you may be. I am Cheryl McNeil McAllister, niece of Louise McNeil Pease. It is always so good to come home to Pocahontas County. It's good to be here with those of you who love Louise the poet and Louise the person, or both. It is exciting to reconnect with friends at the Hills Road Library, and it's especially thrilling to have Louise's son Douglas with us, and my mother, and I just quickly want to say that I was so shocked, surprised, and thrilled to see my dear friend Jeannie Wilson here, all the way from Grantsville, where I used to live. Jeannie is also a writer, and we spoke often of Aunt Louise and her writing as I worked with Jeannie. So I'd like for you to welcome her. It's quite an honor for me to be here this evening to participate in the Smithsonian celebration to commemorate the 100th birthday of Louise McNeil Pease. Louise valued heritage, and the scarf I wear is a gift from my aunt, the McNeil tartan. She gave it to me as a reminder of our heritage. Scottish history tells us that anyone who wears the tartan feels a very special bond to it. It is a link, history says, to two things. One being love of an area, and two, love of music, poetry, and culture. It is because of Louise's love of her Pocahontas County and West Virginia and her great gift of writing poetry that we honor her this evening. I too want to take you back in time, but my journey is to a more somber time and a very different place. The year 1939. The setting, Pocahontas Memorial Hospital. The patient, James W. McNeil, baby brother of Louise, whom she loved dearly, and also the man I proudly call my dad. His condition, critical. The doctor had just told the family to go home, make his funeral arrangements, prepare his gravesite. But unwilling to accept the prospect of losing her brother, Aunt Louise retreated to the solitude of the hospital waiting room, where she put pen to paper with her thoughts of her brother. her original handwritten poem is framed and is hanging in a very special place in my home. The paper, yellowed with age, is smeared, and the ink is streaked with her tears. It was a different way that Louise worked with words. It was her desperate plea to God to save the life or spare the life of her 21-year-old brother. And the poem is appropriately entitled Prayer in a Waiting Room. Oh God, the muscles in his shoulders. I have problems getting through this. Let me try this again. God, the muscles in his shoulders rippled golden in the sun when he sent a baseball curving, knocked a high three-bagger run. But tonight, I cannot answer, Father, let thy will be done. He would only break the windows in your mansion house above, wear his sweatshirt into chapel. Father, in thy deathless love, keep your garnet crown of twilight. Give him back his pitcher's glove.